John Lennon's death really just the act of a crazed fan? The dark truth behind it may shock everyone. On the night of December 8th, 1980, rock legend and the Beatles' soul figure John Lennon returned to his Dakota apartment in New York with his wife Yoko Ono after finishing work at the recording studio. The Dakota is a luxury residence near Central Park, home to many celebrities and notable figures. That night, a fan named Mark David Chapman was waiting at the entrance of the building. He first asked Lennon for an autograph. Lennon kindly signed a copy of Double Fantasy, but as Lennon and his wife walked toward the building, the fan suddenly pulled out a gun and fired 5 shots into Lennon's shoulder and back. Lennon collapsed in a pool of blood. Shockingly, the killer calmly pulled out a copy of The Catcher in the Rye and waited for the police. Lennon was pronounced dead on the way to the hospital. He was only 40 years old. Chapman later confessed that his motive was a desire for fame. In his testimony, he criticized Lennon for being hypocritical, preaching about a world without possessions in songs like Imagine, while living a life of wealth and luxury himself. Although the official conclusion classified the case as an extreme act of an individual fan, there are many suspicious details surrounding it. At the time, Lennon was heavily involved in the anti-war movement, and his lyrics often directly addressed social issues. He had been under long-term surveillance by the FBI. Some insiders have revealed that his influence posed a threat to those in power, raising suspicions that his assassination might have been a silencing operation. In fact, Chapman's behavior before the shooting was highly unusual. He changed hotels and spent lavishly the day before the murder, suggesting he might have been preparing for a mission. Moreover, his actions during the shooting were methodical and deliberate. He remained calm and lucid upon arrest, leading many to suspect that he may have received professional training. He purchased the gun 3 months in advance and flew from Hawaii to New York specifically to carry out the murder. He also had precise knowledge of Lennon's schedule, making it hard not to question if there was something more behind it all. Though the killer was eventually sentenced to life in prison, a music legend, John Lennon, was lost forever. Are you a fan of Lennon's music? If he could come back, which song would you most want him to perform again?